Oh, hey there, it's Laurie Lynnsee, and this is today's Love and Light message from Spirit. Today is Tuesday. I don't know. Is it the middle of the month? The middle of March? I think it is. I don't know. Oh, it's the 24th. I don't know. Just popped in my head. So I'm going to do another reading from Soul's Journey. For those of you who are new here, my name is Laurie Lynnsee. I'm a spiritual teacher, an author, and a medium. And if you're on a journey of a soul awakening, you can certainly go to my website. It's listed in the show notes. And I offer some free resources and some very inexpensive classes. And I also offer once a week a live gathering where we do meditation. It's called Meditation Mondays. And then we have a chance to talk about what's woo is going on in our life. It's really a wonderful group, and it kind of spans a lot of areas. It's not just people here in the upper Midwest where I live. There's people back east. I've had people attend from the West Coast. So there you go. Join us. If you're on a spiritual awakening and you need a community, this might be the community for you. So Spirit, what message would you like for us to hear today? What message would you like to hear today? I, like many other people, have been keeping up on that family that was on reality TV. And now a second son has, done things that are totally... And you know what I find super interesting about it all? Well, there's a lot of things I find super interesting. If you want to know why their family is the way their family is, watch Shiny Happy People. I believe it's on Netflix. And it talks about their cult, the IBLP. And, victim blaming, and the men are the head of the household, and all that kind of stuff, that patriarchy, that toxic patriarchy. But what I find interesting is they live in Arkansas. However, he's up on charges in Florida. And I keep hearing, oh, you don't mess around with Florida. You don't mess around with Florida because they're going to go after you and you can get life. And yet we have all of these people running our country right now who did all of this shit in Florida, and nothing is happening to them. In fact, our Attorney General is the Attorney General from Florida, right? Now as the federal Attorney General. So I find it really interesting that there's all this media about how if you're going to do this shit, don't do it in Florida. What the hell? And Florida just gave him a slap on the wrist. All of them. I'm so shocked by all of this. Free from attachments. I don't even know if that was supposed to pop out. It just went as an angle. Let's see if Spirit talks to me. Yeah. So I've been watching videos and relearning about this stupid IBLP, and I grew up in what could be a high controlled religion. It really could be if your family was really into it. My family was not so into it, but I was raised Catholic, and it's not as controlling as Mormonism or but the fundamentalists, no matter what form of Christianity, the fundamentalists all have the same playbook. And now they're trying to put that playbook into our government. It's called Project 2024, 2025. I don't know what the date is on it. But all fundamentalists follow the same bullshit. And just watching documentaries like Shiny Happy People will open your eyes. And if you need to figure out what is happening to our country right now, watch something like Shiny Happy People. Okay. Spirit's saying that's not the card. So, Yeah, it's kind of a blue sky, lots of clouds kind of day, and you know the sun is out, but yet look, my glasses are not dark. It only really gets dark when it's like really dark and gray out. It's kind of funny lately. Okay, we'll go off the bottom if nothing else pops up. We'll go off the bottom. We're at 5 minutes already. Follow your calling, attend to your life's purpose. And I think that is so true. We all come into this world with chosen life purposes. And when you discover what your life purpose is, it makes life so much better, right? Attend to your life's purpose. And look at, she's kind of looking down a tunnel into the light. And really, you know, what is your life purpose? For me, my life purpose is teaching. And so for the first large portion of my life, I taught students in traditional classrooms. And now that I have retired, and I retired early because I have a disability, I decided that I still need to teach. So I still teach on a regular basis. But I teach spiritualism now. So I teach things like meditation, or the new class I'm working on right now is chakras. What are chakras and how can I use them in my spiritual journey? How to trust your intuition. What are the clairs? And do I have a clair? And how to activate that clair. So if you're interested in those things, go to my website. So that's what my calling is. What's your calling? Because we all decide before we come into this life what our calling is going to be. And there's many things we do in relation to that calling. But if you're having a hard time figuring out what your calling is, what brings you the most joy? I mean, for some people, their calling is being a healer, you know? And it's not that they're a doctor or a nurse. It's that they know how to talk to people to make them feel better, right? You know, some people are loud and protest and fight against the system. That's their purpose. There's so many different purposes. Tell me what your purpose is in the comments below. Let's bring in the calmness and then release. I hope you're all having a blessed day. Love and light.